is gonna be on in a second. Cami!
Oh, how are you?
How are you, my friend?
Good, good. I hope you hear me good.
I
Okay.
hear you and I see you. Is it likewise? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
And is it?
Everything is good.
So let's do a little introduction. I will present myself to then introduce you, and then I'm gonna leave the word to you.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
So I'm
Thank you.
Benedetta Trifira, style consultant, BMN style consultant, a founder. We're gonna speak English tonight, so the live is gonna be in English language. So whoever is international and wants to follow us, it's welcome to. And we're gonna speak. We are two style consultants tonight, actually, because Cami is also a style consultant. What differs between us is the location and the clientele and lots of things that we're gonna speak about tonight.
Yeah.
We met. Actually, I don't even remember where we met. Like maybe a
After
PTs or
PT
yes.
in summer
We
2020.
connected online first and then met.
Yes.
And she's a tremendous human being. And Cami, would you like to introduce yourself tonight?
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Kamilla. I am a man styling consultant from Kazakhstan, but I used to live in Florence, Italy, too. So there we met with Benedetta,
Yes.
and yeah, hope we're gonna have a great time this evening. And I mean, feel free and be open if you want to ask something and complimenting us. Because before we start, I want to
Not too many compliments, because if you start like this, Cami, this
yes.
is not like.
I mean, before we start, I just want to say that English is the second language of Benedetta, but mine is third. So if I will make some mistakes, please don't pay attention.
Yeah, we are both not like, it's not the first language. So,
Yeah.
of course, everyone is going to understand that. So, I want you to relax because I see you a little bit tense. And
Yeah.
after, you're going to see it's going to be like super fun.
I hope so.
So, what are we going to talk about tonight, Cami? I think what I wanted to take out from this conversation with you, I want you to introduce yourself, meaning that how your path started and what brought you in this industry.
Okay. My journey was really long. The next year, it will turn 10 years since I started to work in this industry. With men, I started to work in, I think, 2018. I mean, just with men.
Okay.
But what brought me to the industry? It's an interesting question because I was always interested in this world. I really wanted to try myself, especially in designing and styling. And in 2015, I went, I mean, I moved to, I was a tourism manager in the
Oh, I
agency.
didn't know that.
Yes, yes, I was working in a travel agency, so I decided to change my life and move to the other city, studied my first styling courses, and then, I mean, it became really, really interesting and amusing, I can tell. Um, I decided to try the various try myself. I mean, in a various areas within fashion industry, because I was working not only as a stylist, I was visual merchandiser,
Me
YouTuber.
too.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that we
yes,
had that in common. Yes,
yes,
that's
yes.
true.
I was working in a H&M group for Hennessy Maurits in Russia and Kazakhstan. I was working as a costume designer in a TV series here in a local in a local TV channel, and I was one of my main jobs. I think I was a TV stylist for the main national television in Kazakhstan.
Okay.
The name was
So
announced.
everything started from there, pretty much, the styling
Yes,
part.
yes, yes. I worked also as a teacher in it was how to say, an office of a television academy from St.
Okay.
Petersburg. So
For
I
for
have,
the styling.
yes, styling like men,
Okay.
women, and the visual merchandiser. I had classes. Um, yeah, I taught like 60 people. I
And
think.
then your path started.
Yes,
And
yes.
do we want to explain together, like, because many people, it also depends where they are from, but
Yeah.
the role that we have, it's pretty a new concept, right?
Yes.
So do we want to explain together what do we do and what we can offer to our clients, and like what we bring to the table for them? Like we have different targets, we have different clientele, we have different systems, we have different cultures. So everything, it's a different approach. But said that, the result is
Yeah.
going to be the same. So do
Yes.
you want to start explaining, and then maybe I just get in the middle?
I can tell, I mean, personally,
Yeah, of
how I
course.
work. Yeah, how I usually work with clients. Um, for now, my clients are mostly entrepreneurs. So
Yeah,
I
businessman.
work with
Yeah.
them like, yeah, like to helping them to build their own personal style.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting job because people here, especially, I mean, this CIS region, Central Asia, and Russian-speaking countries, we have the different culture in compare with the Western guys, for example. So people are more conservative and reserved, and they don't want to be too much fashionable, too much stylish. They just want to have something simple, comfortable, but they want to look good.
So
So
let's say what we do for them, because
yes,
yes, we do have different
yes.
cultures, but what we bring to the table is to actually help them. If I think even for you, there are different kind of clients, right? I always divide them. The one that who really wants to refresh the image and comes to you or to me and do that with us,
Yes,
or just don't have time to do that himself, and take someone, a figure like us, to take care of it for him.
yes,
Is it the same for you?
yes. I have the same for me, and I think I have also two groups. The first one, people are, I mean, who don't know anything about style and fashion, so they want to
Exactly.
start from the scratch. But the second group, who are, they know a little basics.
Yeah.
They try themselves, or they try to find their own style,
And they
and they just
fail.
want to refresh it. Yes, yes, to feel it, to make it more
Yeah.
interesting, more, yeah, more stylish. I think what we do, it when people come to us to take our consultation or wardrobe revision,
Yeah.
it makes everything clear.
Yeah, we make it easier, and as you say, people are a bit lost sometimes, and our job is to guide them to make it easier, because we want life to be easier.
Right.
Do we want to say, and because you talked about fashion and style in that sentence, I believe that what I teach personally to my clients is not fashion, but it's more style. Because what do you think? What do you think is the difference between style and fashion?
I think fashion is something related more to trends and to the things which is
Mm-hmm.
very actual, how to say, very trendy or very
Yeah.
popular at the moment. But the style is timeless, and I also never follow any trends because I
Mm-hmm.
believe that certain styles suits. I mean, people.
Some people and not
Yeah,
everyone.
right. Yeah. So, yeah, you
Do
wanted to say
you,
something.
what do you think your client look for the most? For fashion, or for trends, as you say, or for style?
I think the second, for sure. For
So
100%.
to look for like an
Yes.
individual style.
Yes.
Do we want to give some, we talked about how differences, how many differences are now, but between cultures and between clients. We said that, as you said before, Western culture and Western people are more open-minded, let's say, about style. And in your country, it's more conservative. They look for something more classic and conservative. Do we want to speak about some suggestions for each example? Like suggestion meaning that we are now transitioning into summer. You know, men sometimes usually do not take care as much as maybe they do during the winter, but on the style during summer because it's hot. Everyone actually, because it's hot. We're like too much fabric on our body. We don't want to care about it. Do you think we can give the followers some suggestions for this transition?
Yes.
Cami, we lost you. We lost you.
Yeah, I have calls.
Are you there?
Yes. Do you
Okay,
hear me?
now, yes, now I do.
Okay. So
we were saying, speaking about transitioning, speaking about seasons, speaking about the laziness of people, especially men, let's talk about the focus that I think it is always layering in every season. But you tell me.
For example, in my country, we have a very short gap between a cold weather and a very hot weather. And in the cold weather, it's like a -40. So we usually don't use layering because we have a very thick outerwear, like down jackets, like a fur and everything. So when you take it off in a room, in an apartment, so you wear something really thin because we have a very hot houses. It's like a 25 to 27 degrees inside. So layering, it's not something comfortable to men here. That's why I love it, but I usually see it only in Italy. I mean, sorry?
I mean, there is a lot of way to layer.
Yes.
And isn't that one more reason to do so?
I think the best season to do it in autumn, like in the middle of September, October, but that's it. But I like layering at that time because this is a beautiful season to wear your wool coats, like cashmere, and I love to mix it with something thin, like, I don't know, like cotton or denim shirts with cardigans with something very light. And when you want to show it, because now I try to teach all my clients how to do layering, at least with thin layers. Like
of course, it starts from thin and goes from to thicker.
Yes.
So let's put down some breaking rules, like not breaking rules. So from thin to thick, layering goes from thin to thick. Do you agree?
Yes, of course.
And what else would you say? Color wheel is important too to consider when you layer.
I love to use one accent color, but the others are, for example, basic. Like beige.
So it's important to make it work together.
Yes. And when you put some bright color as an accent of your whole outfit, and you can make it really interesting.
Yeah, and also like stop. Know when to stop. So no too many layers, maybe from 1 to 4 maximum. What would you say in Kazakhstan? How is it?
I can say from 1 to 3.
Okay.
From 1.
Yeah, 4 it's a bit thick, but it depends also what kind of fabrics you use underneath. If you want to decide from how many layers, it's also based on the fabric.
Yes, of course. I mean, but how you do? I just
That this is what
yeah.
I consider. I definitely suggest to start from thin to thicker fabrics, and I usually try to make the color wheel work in within the color decision. Know when to stop, meaning that I wouldn't go further than 4 layers for a layer outfit.
Okay.
Obviously, working with your proportions too, so that's also very important.
Uh-huh.
What else? Yeah, this is the most important thing. So, yeah, this is the most important things to consider when you layer. Even because, I mean, you better than me know, since you are in this field since 10 years, how this can really change an outfit. Like, you can have one t-shirt, you have basics in your wardrobe, but if you mix and match, it
Yeah.
becomes like hundreds.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
think also that is the goal of what layering is, right?
Yes. Right. Yeah, that's right. It's also, yeah, you mention it about proportions
Yeah.
and also to the shapes, because sometimes, I mean, some things they can become really like an old-fashioned
Yeah.
and not trendy at all. Because even yesterday I post some stories about, and I mean, usually thinking that if you use, okay, navy blazer, any, they can think that they can use any navy blazer, but
Yeah.
to make it look good, you need to choose right fabric for the first, right shape. It needs to suits you, like fits you really, really well. And details like thick lapels. I hate thin, like narrow
Thin.
lapels. I think it's
I
a
love
real,
thick.
yeah, I love
I
thick. I
love
love
thick
thick also.
lapels.
Yes,
But
because that's
again, it also depends from the proportions of the client. But it can be also a fashion statement. So it really, you have to consider that too. It depends what kind of
yes.
result the client wants. If he want to go more fashion and break the rules for the proportions that he has, why
Yes.
not? I also think that each clothing item should be that you have in your wardrobe. It should be something that you can wear it on its own. Like whatever you pull together, layering, they
Yes.
must be good even without being together. This is something also that I
Yes.
always suggest. Like when you try to layer something, like
Yes. You're right.
easy because it's as long as you have basic things in your wardrobe, you can just work on it. Even like maybe stick with one or two colors, bold colors, and not going crazy.
One and two are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I just want to ask you about the difference. So, as I told you before, about preferences
Yeah.
men from this area. So, what you can say about, for example, like Italian men, or I know you work with American.
Internationals, yes. Well, definitely I see, as I told you before, the difference in like how much one person is able or wish to go forward, no, and discover himself. I
Yeah.
think in that here and international in general are more open, but I have to say, even if there is an open mindset, at least for my clientele, they like always going like classic, of course, but incorporate like a crazy detail on it. So, and on those details, I think maybe they go further than what, I don't know, from Kazakhstan, people from Kazakhstan goes. I don't know though, because you work with them. But as you told me, they're more conservative. So I'm sure that they wouldn't play too much with it, and just keep it more basic. Maybe here they keep it classic also, but they would be willing to go a little bit, they push a little bit more. That's for sure. That's, I
Yeah.
think, the biggest difference.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure, and that is not, I don't want to bring the water in my bucket, how you say in Italy. But I'm pretty sure that my client and your client, and I don't say this because I'm Italian, but they both love like Italian quality. So
Yes.
yeah. So beside the fact that they have different kind of mindset, they still go, to the same product. And that's something that I also try to leverage in my consultancies. But that's what you do too, because that's why we met, right? Like you were in Italy because of it.
Yes. You know about differences. When I usually post pictures from
Yeah.
PT,
Yeah.
and men here are a little
What is it?
scared because they don't want to look too sophisticated, too elegant, like a PT guys.
Yeah.
Because from my mentality, guys, not only in Kazakhstan, but for example, like Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, if you are too much, how to say, if you are paying too
On
much,
point. Like
I mean, if you pay too much
attention.
attention
Yeah.
on your outfit or on your outlook, I mean, it's not a good sign to the other men.
Okay.
because they're yeah, because they're thinking that you have some um, other preference. I mean, how to
Okay.
say,
But that is
sexual
also,
preferences.
but that goes beyond. It is true, though. People can think that, but I also think it's a thing to, look good and not show that we took care of it too much.
Yes.
It's kind of the goal of everyone, and it's our job to bring them
Right.
there.
Yes, right. I
And
can totally agree.
right, what do you search when you look for brands for your clients? Do you have any like formula, or
No,
it goes by client?
yeah, I think it goes by clients because
For sure.
when I start to work with a new person,
Mm-hmm.
I usually make a new research. Of course, we have some basic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
The way
everyone,
like you go like to them all the time
right?
to app for everyone. Okay.
For example, like Suit Supply or Brunello Cucinelli or like Zegna. Sometimes, I had one really interesting shopping experience in
Yeah.
Milan, recently, almost
Mm-hmm.
recently, in the end of February. So I had a client from my country. So he came to buy some interesting brands. So we bought different items from not basic brands.
Okay. But do you privilege like I don't know, Italian brands rather than something that
Yeah,
you have? Because I
80%
personally
Italian, I can tell.
mostly Italian.
Yes, yes, 80%.
80%? Like you
Yes.
don't have like some small bottega and store and shops, very
Uh,
unique and niche in Kazakhstan?
no,
Okay.
because we are very young country,
Mm.
only 32 years old, so everything is just building,
Yeah.
still building, I can say. But we need a much more time than you because Italy is famous by its
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bodegas and
Craftsmanship and
yeah,
artisanals.
artisanal, right? But we have few of them, and I believe, I hope so, that we're gonna have more and more really, proper brands which can offer something
Mm.
really with something with a really
Good quality.
big higher quality, right? Yes. So yeah, so mostly I work with Italian, but I can tell like Italian, English, or other European.
Do
A little,
you what?
a little Spanish sometimes.
What do you think about elegance. What do you think elegance and luxury is? It's a question that I always do to my guests. What do you
Uh,
think a gentleman must be? Like, what is a gentleman? What is elegance? And what makes a gentleman to you? Like, what do you suggest to your clients to go in the direction to become a gentleman or, stay in that path?
yeah, I think it's manners first.
Yeah.
Yeah, like start with manners and pay attention to every detail because you should have taste not only in clothing, not only
Mm-hmm.
your personal style, but
Yeah.
taste in everything, even your food, what you choose, what you eat, what you prefer. I mean, in music, in movies, and everything, and how you act, how you can be someone noble. You know.
Because we know that a lot of men that are very well dressed, they can be assholes. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. I promise. No, I mean that even if you dress well, it doesn't mean that you're a
That's
gentleman. That's what I'm
true.
saying.
Yes, yes. So clothing, I can put clothing and style on third place.
What?
On the third place.
Yeah.
If we will start like with manners and with your taste, with your actions, and let's put clothing and style on third place.
So someone say that you are hold on, a leader in his field, in this field. That is why she's here with us here tonight.
Thank you.
And also, if I speak Russian or Kazakh, no, I don't, and I wish to do. I mean, to learn it soon with Kami. Guys, if you have any questions, you have two style consultants tonight to ask to, so you better do. It's your chance to do it for free. So, it's one in a lifetime.
Because it's expensive.
It's expensive, yes. So do we want to speak about something that that the followers could take advantage this summer, Cami? Because even layering, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
It's easy, but not everyone can do it right. So we can give some good suggestion that they can bring home tonight and don't do fucks up this summer. What do you think?
I would recommend always start from foundational wardrobe.
Yeah.
If
Let's
they,
talk
for
about
example,
foundational wardrobe.
if they don't have, for example, money, they can't afford our, I don't know, like health
Fees. Yeah.
stations. I would recommend 100% start with a foundational wardrobe and to work with basics. I mean, some basic stuff because this is the main mistake that men do when I came to do some wardrobe revision. They have only some trendy stuff that
Yeah.
they saw on someone and just bought, like they made too many emotional shoppings.
Yes. So the suggestion here is go timeless because timeless always work.
But no old money, please.
No.
This is something really, I mean, outdated and very funny. It became funny because
Yeah.
everyone use it and they try to use it without old money brands. This is the main problem.
What's the ultimate men's capsule wardrobe for you? Zanzong.
You mean what I can add into?
No. What's like the perfect wardrobe? I would say that like a basic wardrobe. What make a layering work easily or anything works easily? Let me tell you, 14 pieces in your wardrobe. If you're not rich, at least you have 14
Yes,
pieces.
yes.
What would you add in that 14 pieces? I will tell you what I add, and if it's not the same as you.
Okay. You can start.
So we are now telling you what's a basic wardrobe to have in your closet to make you work, even if you're not rich or If you don't like to buy too much, you can buy 14 pieces if you do laundry for once a week at least. But 14 pieces that works together for many outfits and with layering. Go ahead, Cami. Now it's your word.
Uh, I would recommend to pay attention on,
White tees, first of all.
yes, for sure, and to shirts. I
What?
love shirts on men. Yeah, not only white. My favorites are light blue.
So white tees, shirts, blue jeans,
Yes.
I would say is also basic to have in the wardrobe.
Maybe indigo jeans also.
Yes.
Yeah, indigo color. Some good trousers. Maybe gurka. Maybe just chinos, the nice
Yes.
ones.
Even work pants, like now it's a trend. The
Yeah.
workwear. Now it's a trend. But if you have one, you don't have to buy the trend. You just have one, timeless, and that works.
Yes. Something very comfortable. I can tell maybe some nice sweatshirt shirt. Oh my God. I'm translating from Russian. I mean, a sweatshirt.
Oh,
It's like
sweatshirt. Yeah.
hoodie, yeah, without
Yeah. Of course. Even like an all location to go to everywhere loafer,
yeah,
a
always
boot,
loafers.
and a sneaker.
And
3 pair of shoes. One loafer, one boot, one sneaker. Do you agree?
yes, like cream color sneaker I would choose.
Yeah, I mean, if you have those and only those that work with everything, it also depends from the palette of your wardrobe, but
Yeah,
yes.
and some nice boots.
Yes.
Um,
You can dress it up and down with chinos or with a suit too, because if you have a nice boot.
what is your
About
favorite
suits,
pair of from boots?
for boots, oh,
Yeah.
that's a tricky question. Well, the Chelsea boots are always very nice because you can really work it out. Which one is yours?
Um, good question.
Yeah, you see,
Maybe Chelsea.
you caught me
Yeah.
there. But Chelsea, you always go right.
Yes. Yes. Maybe Chelsea. What else?
Uh, as a basic, I would say like a leather jacket has to be in your wardrobe. What? Yeah.
Leather jacket and coat.
And one coat. Yeah. I mean, one coat. And also, we said the sweater, we said the jacket, we said the boots, the suits. I will go with one blue and one gray for the beginners, and then
Yeah.
you can build it up,
Yeah.
right?
And this is what I'm saying always
Right.
to the clients. Like, yes. If even if they don't wear any suits, let's start with
Blue and
navy one or
gray.
yeah.
Yeah. Blue and gray must have. I also say that a smoking it always has to be in the wardrobe, in the closet, because you never know. And I think a smoking has to be in a man closet. But to summarize everything, so
Right.
for what we suggested tonight for men, I would say layering, as we said all night long. We gave some tricks for layering. We said, you wanna summarize it? Colors,
Okay.
fabrics. You go ahead.
And clean lines.
Clean lines.
Yes.
Stick with few colors.
Yes.
Be
Few
careful to
colors,
the
but
fabrics.
yeah.
Yeah, even just go monochromatic. I mean, you can go. I love monochromatic outfits. So stick with from thin to thicker. Yes.
Always only high quality materials. Only
True.
100%, or even if you use like mixed ones, for example, for summer jackets, it can be linen, silk, and cotton together, for example. But use only natural things.
I agree. Also, I would say do stick with from 2 to 3, maximum 4 pieces if you want to layer. And if you want to layer easily, at least have these 14 pieces, which we
Yes.
said tee, white tees, shirts,
trousers,
work pants, suits, sweater,
three pair
at
of shoes,
least 3 pair of shoes, so 8.
leather,
What?
coat and
Leather
leather
jacket.
jacket.
I would say even a jean jacket, but I don't know. And what else? There is something missing. Oh, the smoking always. And yeah.
Yes, right.
So
I agree.
this is it. Do we want to add something that can help them this summer and this transition?
Just read our blogs.
Follow us, call
follow
us, DM
we
us.
share all along summer and spring all the new trends and our suggestions, advice.
Yeah.
So you can
But
find.
even better, just call us to take a session and we're going to help you out
Yes,
privately.
absolutely. This is the best advice to
Yes.
give.
Cami, someone tell me that knows you, someone that follows me, and he said, you guys, you together, you should do a podcast.
Yes, we need.
We must.
We
We
need
must.
to start. Absolutely.
Yeah, we must do it because we have lots of different things to share because,
Yeah.
you know, from the different cultures. So we must.
But at the same time, we have many things in common. Like
we have many things in common, but I also think that we have different systems and a lot of things that maybe I would do, you wouldn't do, or like, you know, vice versa. But we can learn from each other, and clients too can learn from it. So, and even just compare the two things and know what to prefer or not to prefer, or what's best for them and not best for them. So maybe we can think about something like a podcast together.
Yeah.
It's never been done by style consultants, so
Let's start because I'm ready.
so now you're not
ready.
tense anymore. We can, you know, go further.
Yes, right.
Thank you so much, Cami, for your time tonight.
Thank you so much to inviting me because this is as I told before, I was really excited and nervous, and I really how to say didn't want to ruin this.
Okay.
But I think
It went
was
well.
great.
At the beginning, you were a little bit tense. It was palpable, but at the end, I think you did great.
Like my first time, so the next time I'm gonna be more relaxed.
So maybe do we want to say to our followers there's gonna be a next time and we're gonna speak about some specific topic if they suggest some topic to us? Something that they want to speak further about with two style consultants.
They can.
Such a great idea.
They can write us to DM and we can.
Write us in DM. Tell us what you want to talk to two style consultants from two different countries. Sign questions that you want to ask, and we're gonna answer them. Right. And then it's gonna start a podcast.
Yeah, great.
Cami, thank you so much.
Grazie mille. Buona serata.
I love you, and we're gonna see you, I hope, soon in Italy.
Bye bye. See you.
A great night. Bye bye.
Bye bye bye.